Happy Golden Globes. What was she talking about?
BethInShow, BethInShow. It's not the BethInShow, BethInShow, BethInShow. Let's go!
Jodie Foster won the Old Man Award, and she gave a speech. I'm just gonna dissect and assess and translate her speech for you. She got up on stage, she looks great. She was like, for all of you SNL fans, I'm 50 years old. Now that's Sally O'Malley, Molly Shannon's character from SNL. If you've never seen that, that's your bad. Get on that. And she says, you know, I need to do that without this dress on. But, you know, maybe later at Trader Vic's. Now this is not Trader Joe's. It's not. It's a restaurant and lounge that celebs frequent. She says, I'm 50, we know. You know, I was going to bring my walker tonight, but it just didn't go with my cleavage. The reason this joke didn't really land is because she's not showing any cleavage. She's not Catherine McPheeing it, if you will you? Anyway, then she goes on to say, Robert Downey Jr., I want to thank you for everything. Maybe you're wondering how they're connected. Turns out, she directed the movie Home for the Holidays, which I'm sure we all just rewatched at our parents' house over Christmas break. Am I right? Am I right? Holly Hunter is the lead in that film. You know what they say? If you can't cast yourself, cast your doppelganger. Okay, and then she goes on and she does like a sweet and sincere homage to her co-workers, executives, producers, the directors, my fellow actors out there. We've giggled through love scenes. Now there's a special meaning here. It's foreshadowing. We've punched and cried and spit and vomited and blown snot all over one another. I can definitely relate to all of those things. They've happened in every episode of My Damn Channel Live. And then comes the big part when she gets all confessional and she's like, publicist, you know, you might be nervous right now, I'm about to reveal something, and everyone's like, oh. And then she takes this deep breath. I don't know, what were you guys thinking in that moment there? Were you like, she's gay, she has cancer, she's quitting Hollywood, she's starting a blog? And then she goes, I'm single. Yes, I am single. No, I'm kidding, but I mean, I'm not really kidding, but I'm kind of kidding. Let's just read that again. I am single. Yes, I am single. No, I'm kidding, but I mean, I'm not really kidding, but I'm kind of kidding. Well, that's very clear. It's like that part is really clear. Like, if it's not clear to you, you are not a clear receptor of when things are completely, like, mostly kind of clear. And then she's like, can I get a wolf whistle or something? And the audio cuts because NBC just cuts off audio whenever Mel Gibson is going to do anything audible because it's going to be racist. So then she talks about she came out in the Stone Age, but it's still kind of vague because you're still, when you're watching, you're still like, but did you or are you? It doesn't matter, but just like, you're making a big deal of this, so I'd like to know. But then she says something that makes all of our ears buzz. She says, I am not Honey Boo Boo Child, and not a single one of you need me to translate who that is because we are disgusting and embarrassing people. And then she talks about spanking Daniel Craig's bottom, which sounds awesome to me, but also like it probably might hurt your hand. Then she talks about privacy and how if you'd been in the public eye since you were 3, you would value privacy above all else. And then she repeats the word privacy. She's saying this to a room full of celebrities at an awards ceremony honoring themselves. Each of them are wearing thousands and thousands of dollars and just stood on a red carpet, and they're all nodding. And you and I are like, am I right? Am I right? And then she goes on to talk about all the people that she loves, including her ex-partner, Sydney, so that clears up that question. And then she thanks her 2 sons, who are super cute. And I looked up this vlog. Their father is still a mystery. And then she thanks Mel Gibson. And then she thanks her mom, who she makes it sound like is dead, but really just has dementia. And she goes on to say, I will continue to tell stories, to move people by being moved. The greatest job in the world. It's just that from now on, I may be holding a different talking stick. And maybe it won't be as sparkly. Maybe it won't open on 3,000 screens. Maybe it'll be so quiet and delicate that only dogs can hear it whistle. But it will be my writing on the wall. Jodie Foster was here. I still am. And I want to be seen, to be understood deeply, and to not be so very lonely. Well, that was actually very beautiful. If you all hadn't been so busy tweeting about it, we would have heard that last paragraph. Jodie Foster, we see you. We're still trying to get over the beaver, but we see you.